You bought the Sony FX30 because you wanted cinematic images. You wanted that Hollywood look. But then you saw the Cine EI switch, and honestly, it's terrifying. You're told it's the professional way to shoot. But when you turn it on, your ISO gets locked, your image looks noisy, and you feel like you've lost control of your camera. So you switch back to flexible ISO just to be safe. I get it. I've been there, but staying in the safe zone is keeping you from getting the best image this camera can produce. That all stops today. Welcome to the Cine EI Mastery Series. I'm calling it Sony FX30 Cine Series. Over the next 4 videos, we are going to stop talking about theory and start talking about reality. I'm going to take you out into the field and show you exactly how to handle 4 situations that scare the hell out of most people. First, we're going to tackle high dynamic range. I'll show you how to shoot a subject against a bright window or sunset or sunrise without ruining your skin tone. So something else that we're going to be going over in this video series is the point of control. So what we've got is, out here we've got the sky completely blown out because that's our point of control. That's our brightest thing in the scene. So how do we get the image to expose correctly? If you're looking at my face, how do we get the image to expose correctly with that bright sun over there? That's what we're going to be talking about. Second, we're doing low light. We're going to shoot a neon night scene or a dark and moody scene, kind of like this one here. And I'll prove to you that Cine EI is actually better in dark than standard shooting, if you know the secret. Third, we're going to talk about trust. I'm going to show you the false color workflow that makes exposure mathematically perfect, so you never have to guess again. Something else that we're going to be talking about in this 4-part Cine series is using the Sony monitor and control app. So you can see here on my screen, I've got my image, and I can turn on false color with one click, so I can see exactly where I'm exposing, because monitor can be very deceiving. Then it's also got a focus map down here in the bottom corner, which gives me a little added extra confidence, so I know exactly what I'm focusing on, which is really useful when you're out in the field, especially with moving subjects. And finally, we're going to cover speed. I'll show you how to rig your camera so you set up Cine EI quick so you can run and gun just as fast as any vlogger. Now, before we start video number 1, I want to give you a massive workflow hack right now. So grab your FX30, turn it on, and let's go into the menu. We go to the exposure and color tab. You can also find this on the home page. Scroll down to color and tone, and you'll find the Embed LUT file. Make sure that's turned on. Here's why this is a game changer. When the Embed LUT is turned on, your camera is still recording clean, untouched S-Log data. The look is not baked in. However, the camera attaches that LUT as metadata. So this means when you drop your footage into your editing software, so for example, if you're using Sony Catalyst Browse, it instantly looks correct. It knows what LUT you use. I'm also going to go over using Adobe Premiere Pro because that's what I use, and I have a little bit different workflow. So for me, the LUT is just for monitoring purposes, so I don't have to guess what the image is going to look like. So I'm going to cover both of those scenarios. All right, so now what we got is, you got this nice scene here, the sunrise. I've got my phone recording on one side, and on this monitor, I've got what it looks like with my Embed LUT file on. And then up here, I've got my false color going, so you can see we've got the yellow and we've got the pink. So everything is exposed correctly. And this is just one shooting scenario that we can use for this, but look at how good that image looks. Now the white balance on my phone is changing because everything's automatic on the phone. I don't have that set up the same way, but it's really quite beautiful if we look at that. And these are the kinds of things that we're going to be going over in this 4-part series, the Sony FX30 Cine series. You get the speed of a finished look with the safety of raw log underneath. So for this entire series, we want to leave embed LUT file on. So I've got a challenge for you if you will accept it. And that is to go out and shoot with the embed LUT file on, collect a couple of your favorite .cube LUT files so that you can load them into your Sony FX30 and just test it out. See how it works for you. Compare the image that you see on the monitor to the image that you see when you get your footage back to your editing software. Now that your workflow is set, you're ready to start. And make sure you're subscribed and have that notification bell on, because in the next video, we're walking straight into the sun to master high dynamic range. And also, I want you to do me one more favor. If there's anything that I missed or haven't talked about in this video, please leave a comment down below. I read all of your comments. I've been reading the ones from the past and posts that I've done, and that's why I've come up with this 4-case scenario of taking you out into the field and doing some shooting with real-world scenarios. I think that's so important, not to just talk about it, but to actually go out there and shoot some of this stuff. So let me know in the comments below anything that I haven't covered that you would like to see, and I'll try to work it into this video series. My name is Dave, this is Poach Street Studios, and I look forward to seeing you in video 1 coming very soon.